YouTube, we're back. Today we'll be watching Daniel DC Cormier interview Ciryl Gane on his upcoming fight this Saturday against Jon Jones. Let's get into it.
Let me grab that leg. I just want to feel. I just gotta feel. Wait, I just gotta feel. I gotta feel. Okay, it's good to start. Hold up now. Hold up. Look, he's strong. He's strong too. He's strong too. But let me see. Wait. Let me grab the leg. I'll put a little weight on. Oh. So you want to go to the guillotine? Oh, you a submission guy now. You a submission guy now.
DC messing with her, trying to fill him out.
It's a big undertaking, right? Jon Jones is considered one of the greatest of all time, but
DC kind of hates
much less dangerous
Jon Jones, though,
in terms of a championship fight for the second time, because the first guy was a guy that could put you out. This guy doesn't seem to have that ability. So does this make this a much different, less daunting challenge?
But just because he can't put you out, I mean he can't finish it.
It's going to be really different. It's going to be
Jon Jones
fight.
put out
Against Francis, it was a great fight. I managed very well. But today is going to be a really different opponent, really more well-rounded. And I know he's going to be looking for some takedown, for sure, because he is better on the wrestling game. He is better on the wrestling game. This is not question, maybe also better on the ground game. This is not because I'm not ready. I'm ready to go there. But I'm better than him on the striking game.
On the stand,
you see? So we know exactly what kind of fight is going to happen. So yes, and today
I like Ciryl Gane.
I'm focused on that.
I really do.
You spoke to that a little bit about how you
outside of Jon Jones, he's my favorite heavyweight.
Biggest moments. You
honestly,
appreciate his career. How do you do away with that admiration, though? How do you put that in the back so that when you step
because
in
who
there,
else
like,
beats him? I mean,
how do you
I really don't see nobody else beating him
for a guy that you have seen for a long
unless
time.
They take him down and do what Jon Jones did, use the ground game.
Because a lot of
stand up. I don't see anybody beating him.
Jon Jones. It's really not about that. The people ask me which fighter you want to do, which fighter you like, what type of fighter you like. And Jon Jones is the well-rounded guy, and I'm looking for to be this kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not fan of him. I just studied the MMA now 5 years. I started to watch MMA there, so 5 years.
So Cyryl's just starting in MMA.
UFC,
I mean, it's kind of late in the career, but
did you watch
he's got a few years under his belt before he's going to be done.
No.
Really?
Man, no. So no, I'm really not fan about this guy. So when I'm going to jump in the cage, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to look this guy like a fan.
Yeah. So you've made headlines saying that you don't
might not look at him as a fan, but you
as much in between.
Everybody else is going to tell you how big this fight is.
That's not true. You guys have kind of mistaken what he was saying.
No choice but to
what are you saying? Because to me, I felt like if wrestling was an issue, the biggest gains you make are when you're in between fights. That's when you get better in the areas that you...
Oh, no. We learn... No. At my gym, we know how I can be a better fighter. When I arrived in my gym, I was already good on my feet.
Yeah.
So directly, we work on the wrestling game since we started that 5 years ago when I started in
switch stance, come with power shot.
So we know we push this.
They're explosive.
And yes, today we adapt.
The big athlete.
We adapt my wrestling game for Jon Jones. Like it's more when you have when you don't have a fight, you work on the technical wrestling.
But who is he training with right there? Who is that?
Before the fight, and when you have the fight, you are focused on how you can beat your opponent. Because he had a good wrestling game.
What's up with all these leg slaps?
You understand what I mean?
I do understand.
Yeah.
It's like you build a game plan for that specific person.
Yeah. So it's not about how I can be a better wrestler.
Yeah.
It's not just about that.
Yeah.
It's how I can beat this guy.
But you are training in between fights.
Yeah, not so much.
Come on, man. Are you training in between fights?
No,
I mean, you gotta be training. You don't look like that. If you don't train in between fights, you look like me, not like your body. You know, like, you don't look like that.
Truly.
Is that right? You gotta be training.
Yeah, truly. Because the people think, because I say I'm not. In my gym, you have the guy. He was born for spend all of the day of the week at the gym.
I hated that.
It's impossible for me. That's why I say I'm a lazy guy. When you compare me with this kind of fighter, wow, I'm a lazy guy. Maybe I will be better if I do that. But I talk about that with all of my family and my friends. and my coach, and he said, man, you need your balance.
Yeah.
You need to take a rest, to spend the time with your family.
I think he's just
everything like that. And after when
comfortable
you
with
coming
DC.
back, you will be better. And I think
Some people talk with the
This is
hands,
my
you know.
way.
So
And
it's-
well, you're fighting
we
for the
gonna
championship
let
for
him
the
slide.
second
We're
time.
gonna let him
Obviously,
slide.
it's not failing you, right?
yeah, this is
Yeah.
a good way.
The proof is in the pudding.
I got no secret. Maybe this is my secret to balance, to be a lazy guy. Maybe you see.
So Saturday night, how do you envision this fight? Like, have you allowed yourself to go there? Like, have you allowed yourself to play the fight out in your mind multiple times as you head into the fight? Or are you gonna just go in there and be like, hey, it is what it is?
We're preparing this fight, so we know already which kind of fighter we're gonna have in front of me. We watched some videos, a lot of videos, more than every fight I prepared, and so we know already which kind of fighter. We know already how we want to jumping in this fight. Unfortunately, I can't tell you too much.
No, you can't, because I'm
I
opposed
can't say
to
too much.
this.
Yes, trust me. I'm not gonna look this guy like a fan.
No, for sure.
I'm comfortable. I'm confident. If I'm here, this is mean something. if I'm
Absolutely.
here.
Yeah.
So we are confident.
I like
and we did a really great camp. So we will see this Saturday.
You think that he's seen anybody like Ciryl Gane? He's seen tall guys, right? Dominic Reyes and Anthony Smith. But has he seen anyone that has ability like you? An ability to be that big, but also move in the way that you move? Like, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
So it's
like, you
nice
haven't
to
seen
see. I
anybody
like watching
this in
Ciryl
UFC.
fight. Just he looks so
maybe,
light on his
but
feet
for him,
for heavy.
he say no. Maybe
Just
he
got to
don't
work on
want
his
to see
ground
that.
game.
But he say yes. I'm not.
You work on
a
his
really
ground
good
game, I think
striker.
he'll be a real force
I'm
to be reckoned with.
not agree with him. I think I'm a good striker.
Does that bother
Yeah.
you when he says stuff like that? He's saying stuff like, I don't understand how you guys are saying that this is my toughest test when Thiago Santos threw everything with evil intent. Does that bother you to see him say that about a guy, not only from a smaller weight class, but a guy that has lost numerous times in the UFC? You haven't done that. I see the matchup and say, this is the toughest test for him, because I look inside the matchup, your size, your speed, your abilities. Does that bother you though when he goes almost dismissive of what you've done and your ability?
He like to talk like that. Maybe he need that to have more confidence. Maybe he need that to be more a dog, because maybe he think he need to be a
Man,
dog to
Jon
beat me.
Jones has more title
Yeah,
fights
okay, all right. So
than you have
this is
fights.
his way. This is not my way. Me, I just
In
be
general.
chill and to be
He's just
focused
talking from his
and,
experience.
and to have a great camp. That's
He's
it.
like, you haven't
Now I'm
fought in
confident
MMA
and
long
I'm
enough for me to be
ready
too
it.
scared about you.
UFC
You're a
285
good
this weekend,
striker
Ciryl Gane takes on Jon Jones for the heavyweight championship
with
of the
no
world.
ground game.
Make sure you guys tune
That
in.
got
Second opportunity
bullied
for the big
a little
man.
bit by,
Let's see if he can cash in against one of the greatest fighters of all time. Till next time,
Francis
guys.
Ngannou. So, thanks for watching. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Got a real MVP.